Welcome to the AVA Gallery. I'm Elizabeth Durazio, your host, and here we're looking at ways we can help the AVA, not just monetarily, but of our time and treasure to make this gallery truly flourish in our community. If you've ever wondered what's it like to serve a gallery that serves the community, I have got a treat for you. Jenny Snyder of Coldwell Banker Redpath is telling us about her journey to the AVA and her experiences here as a board member and as a volunteer. And I think once you hear what she has to say, you're going to get the urge to help out as well. Thank you for joining us, Jenny.
Thank you.
And you have a unique perspective. As we talk about the AVA and maybe helping and donating, you have a whole new way of looking at it, but actually serving the AVA.
Yes, I served on the board as a volunteer and a board member for 6 years. I just came off this past September, and it is probably one of the most spectacular boards I've ever served on. The people are so generous and kind, and the board members are always here on site at all of the openings, and I think that their energy is amazing, and it makes you want to give more of yourself to such an amazing community.
And that's one thing, is whenever we think of volunteering our time, you know, we've been people in business always get asked to join things like, it's just going to sap me for more time, but to be able to work with a really energetic community that's interested in helping, it's like, I want to be on that board.
Yes, this board has that feeling, and it offers that feeling. Benta is our executive director. I mean, I think everybody knows who she is.
Wonderful.
She's amazing. And she gives so much of herself that it inspires you to get up and do something to make this a long-term commitment to this community. AVA is an anchor here in Lebanon, and it is such a vital piece of what will become our history one day, and it makes you want to do a better job. People have such great ideas, and I think that lends itself to the actual art characteristic that people are allowed to think in very abstract forms and can really bring a lot to the table. And the board is always looking for folks to join, and they're always seeking people out. And if you're interested, I would definitely be willing to talk to somebody about it and help you get in touch with the right people.
I'm just saying, hearing from someone who's done it firsthand, that's a really big
it's a great board. I think we all want to be asked to come back. It's that kind of board.
And in particular, you were speaking before the interview that you had a specialty that you love. Tell us about the High School Invitational.
So the High School Invitational is coming up in February, and I have supported that for years. And it's just such a wonderful exhibit. It brings in students from all over the Upper Valley and takes the best of the best in show, and it displays their work here at an art gallery. And these kids are amazing because their thoughts are so they're just not formed by teachers or by the world yet. So it's such a young, outlook, and it's really amazing because the art is so wonderful and so raw that you can see true talent. So I have a huge affection for the High School Invitational, and every year I make it my point that I am going to buy something of one of these students, and to see their faces just beam because you honor their art and their talent. It's absolutely heartwarming. It's the best place on earth.
And you know what, as a retired high school art teacher, that is the point when you have students who are really talented, is to be able to say you had this opportunity.
Yeah.
So I'd like to thank you for not only supporting it by buying local art, but we'd also like to thank Jenny for her years of service here at the AVA, and really listen with an open heart if you feel you're called to support the AVA and programs like the High School Invitational. It is a wonderful way to give back to the community and inspire the next generation of artists.
Yes.